Hello everyone, Sigma here. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Let's see if we can get some progress made. It's a place of celebration, but gone twisted and dark. I've tested all of these here. Entrance hall. Entrance hall's the only one that hasn't got any of these pinned next to it. Rehearsal room.
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Yes, I know. Into the story. Interesting. Return is the key. Hotel motorcycle Saga Anderson helps. Right, okay. The rehearsal room takes me back down here if I remember rightly, doesn't it? That's sealed off. Okay, I didn't realise you guys could actually open doors yourselves. I've got to be able to affect that room somehow. Yeah. Any more arrows? Yeah. There's another one here, but I think that's inside the stairwell, but I can't get inside the stairwell. Oh, okay, I'm now stuck in here. Let's switch back to the devil.
The scene here had changed.
Thanks, Eagle Eye. Doing that doesn't affect this room, does it? No, I don't think it does. No.
The devil's
Oh.
path up the staircase was draped with lights.
There we go. Oh. Hey! God damn it. I finally make progress and you do that shit. Well, we made progress. Finally. Well, at least I know where to go now. Back down to the first floor entrance hall. We use the shotgun. And then we can get to the stairwell. That's the final scene. Not where we want to be right now. Alright, let's try that again.
The devil's path up the staircase was draped.
Hey! Hey! Asshole. Did I get them all? Cool. Did you guys drop anything? Oh, but there's a thing here. Thank you. Alright. Stairs. Another one of those. What was that?
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Ah, he's a method actor. I think all these doors are sealed. Oh, some shit went down here, boys.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
You again.
What? Shit. No, okay. That was not the way out. How far back are you going to set me?
You again.
Right, just run.
Shit. Get away!
Get the fuck away from me!
I had to use the light to dark presence.
Oh, there we go.
Made it. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Definitely quick saving there. Jesus. Right, now where am I?
The Muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
Alright, cool. Let's have a look at the climax bit in these other rooms, and then we can wrap up the final scene. Hello. Yep. No, it wasn't this room. Where was it? This way. Here we go. Right. Rehearsal room is down here. Okay. Ah, here we go. Did I pick anything up there? There was a prompt for something. Time for applause. Okay. The ballroom is next. We also need to go to room 108. Right, what does the climax have to say here?
That changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Okay. Oh wait, I can't actually leave this area now because of that. With the dark art done, another grim performance began. Let's see. Okay, apart from these question marks, I don't know if there's anything really for me left to do here. Yeah, you enjoy your humming, buddy. That's the rehearsal room. Alright, here we go. Oh god, that's trippy.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
That's right, I remember that now. Don't you move.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are we still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can figure this.
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out.
It lasted only for a moment, like 2 planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Well, damn. End of part what? In a fancy hotel. Find Alice, exit the hotel. Okay, that should be simple enough. Okay. Watch me.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of Return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Fair enough. I can switch back to Anderson from this point. But I won't do that yet. See what this is all about.
Go to hell!
Oh yeah, that's right. Alice was setting up traps, wasn't she? Or trying to capture images of whatever she was seeing. Which turns out was me.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room. I needed to get inside the manuscript.
How's everything? Hey Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. I tried to call, but couldn't reach you. You are probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal Barry. Hey Alice, shark circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered, your pal Barry. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I've considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Your pal Barry. Hey Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of blessed wellness retreat. Fuck. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I have never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognise me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here. That something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you are good over there. Come visit any time. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my emails. Your pal Barry. Hey Alice, I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers, and everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings and these movie exec jerks. But I've got to be here to look after Al's legacy. Everything wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal, Barry. I don't think she's into you, Barry.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Yeah, that's the thing about artists. They tend to get lost in their work. Purpose is strength.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Weakness is clarity. Alright.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Alright. Trip to Trippy Town.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
What the fuck? That was certainly the end of a part, I guess.
before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Right. Okay.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Alright. And on that note, I think I'm going to end this episode here now that we've finally made some progress. God, I forgot how weird this game is, and I still love it. No idea how close we are to the end, but we're definitely getting towards it now, I think. I think there's meant to be some DLC coming out soon, so hopefully I'll get this done before the DLC gets released and then we can crack on with that as well. But for now, thank you for taking the time to watch this, guys. If you liked it, like, subscribe, ding that bell. I've been Sigma later. This has been Alan Wake 2, and I'll catch you next time. Take care now.